Hello, Wasfrick here, taking a look at my M1 Steel Pod combat helmet. Decided to make a one last review and a complete review now that I have my webcam. Now, this is the M1 Steel helmet used by the United States military from 1941 to around 1985 or so. And this helmet was developed to replace the M1917 Brody helmet because the Brody helmet did not provide enough coverage. The Brody helmet was more like a hat than a helmet to protect the entire head, as it was designed to stop fragmentation from above, and it was designed for trench warfare. And this helmet was adopted in 1941 by the U.S. military, possibly the most iconic symbol of the United States military in history. And for me, this represents the United States military. And this is just a fantastic helmet. It's probably the best steel combat helmet you can get. And you can usually find these for $50 or less. Mine I got for around, I paid around like $40 or so. I actually got a separate shell and I refinished it. I sanded it down and then primed it and painted it. So, and I lovingly restored it. Then I also had to replace the headband as the other one was all rotted. Now, looking at the M1 helmet, it consists of a steel shell. On the inside, you can see how I repainted it, and a separate liner on the inside. Early World War II models were made of a compressed fiber until it was found that they rotted in human conditions, and then they were replaced by a different type of material, and they had a cotton webbing on the inside attached to a metal ring. This liner is a post-Vietnam era liner. It's the shell is made of nylon along with the suspension system, with the nape strap and then the suspension system for your head. Now, an interesting feature about these liners is they can be worn as a hard hat. In non-combat situations, soldiers would wear these around base, and you will often see it in training films and whatnot that they are wearing the liners by themselves. The liners are often painted and decorated, and they provide decent enough protection. Now, the great thing about these liners is that they are pretty much 100% nylon. All of the suspension webbing and the nape strap is made of nylon. The only thing that isn't is the headband, which is made of leather. Though this is 100% adjustable. The suspension system has little tabs where you can increase or decrease the length of each of the nylon straps. And the headband unclips from the inside. It's clipped in with these black metal clips. And then there is an adjustment right on the back to where you can shorten or lengthen it as needed. And then the nape strap is adjustable as well. And the liner just fits inside the shell. One interesting thing about the shell is that it has multiple uses. You can use it as a stool. Some troops use it as a pillow. You can use it as an entrenching tool, even a latrine, or as a cooking pot for soup, which is not recommended because the heat will weaken the temper of the steel and compromise the ballistic performance of the helmet. It still smells a little like paint. Now, for my helmet, I have a M81 Woodland camouflage pattern cover on it, along with the olive drab cat's eyes band with the glow-in-the-dark tabs at the back. And this is just a really nice helmet. It gives very good coverage to your head, and it's pretty lightweight. It's around 3 pounds or so, so it's not too much of an encumbrance. You can see it gives good coverage. And then the way it's designed with the rim, like water will run off of there instead of going into your eyes. And this helmet, I probably said before, was in service from 1941 to the late 1980s, and it was replaced by the PAS GT Kevlar helmet. I know a few nations still use this helmet. Israel, I've heard, used it as late as 2006, and you can find multiple countries that are still using this helmet. It's a tribute to its design. It's extremely rugged. From what I've heard, it's rated to withstand a 45 ACP projectile at around 6 feet. And there's numerous test videos on the internet of people shooting it up and just getting a little dented. So this is possibly my favorite helmet of all time, and this is the icon of the U.S. military, and it's just a fabulous helmet. So I hope you guys like my video. Please make sure to comment and subscribe.